It had been a while since the Great Tournament of Power, which endangered the lives of the universes, where thanks to the almost perfect coordination of Universe 7, they were able to win the Tournament of Power, thus reviving all the universes. Months after that event, the gods would have had a meeting, something that they only did in situations of great importance, and no doubt, after all that had happened, this was definitely it. The 12 gods of destruction had seen that the existence of all the universes fell on a mortal who had too much influence on the decisions of the king of all, Xeno-sama. Besides, he had reminded Xeno-sama about the tournament. Therefore, someone who only made stupid decisions just because he wanted to fight was something that the gods could not continue to allow. Someone like Goku was too much danger for everyone, because at any moment, something like that or worse could happen. Vermouth would tell the others, the Saiyan god Goku, he only wanted the tournament to face very strong beings, but when he saw what he had done, it was too late to repent. He's a danger to everyone. We saw how this mortal is very friendly with Xeno-sama. Anything stupid or not, Xeno-sama will listen to him. Hey, and what do you mean by that, Vermouth? Are you saying we should kill him? That would be too noisy, we can't do that. Immediately, Xeno-sama or Daishinkan would stop feeling Goku's ki, and they would surely come to see what was going on. I don't think we should do that. I think something much better. If we lock him up somewhere, a dimension, a place he can never come out of, we could surely do it. Bills, surprised by those words, even though he appreciated Goku, he thought it was right what the other gods told him, because he perfectly understood the danger that Goku meant for all the universes. And that's why he told them. Once they had told me on Earth there was a room of time, as I had understood that place was another dimension, and that there's only one door that serves as a portal to pass from one side to another. Surely we could get him to go train there, and it would be a perfect opportunity to lock him up. It seems easy, but it'll still be complicated. The gods thought it was a brilliant and excellent idea, so everyone accepted this idea and trusted everything to Bills. Some time would pass, and Bills would go to visit the Earth, first going to Vegeta, and he told him that he had to tell him something important. Both go to another place where nobody would hear, because Piccolo was near and could easily have heard this. So once they were alone, Bills told him, "Vegeta, you must do what I'm going to tell you. You have to understand, Goku is a living danger to all universes, and that's why we have to get rid of him." Wait, Bills, what are you talking about? How the hell do you think you're going to get rid of Kakarot? Don't you appreciate him? Vegeta, this goes beyond sentiment or appreciation. We're talking about the universes. I only ask you to help Goku enter the room of time. We have to lock him inside and destroy the door so that he never comes out again, and we can avoid so many problems in the future. What are you talking about, Bills? I won't do that to Kakarot. Despite all the fights, he's my friend, and I don't have to do it. Damn, Vegeta. I knew you would say this. That's why you decide. Sacrifice the planet or lock Goku inside. Do you want to die and take your whole family with you? No, Bills, why are you doing this to me? I could not do that to Kakarot. But I'm obliged to do it. If not, you'll destroy everything. Besides, I think I understand everything, and you are right in what you mentioned about Goku. I'll do my best to lock him in that room. At that moment, Bills would go to his planet, and Vegeta would tell everything to Bulma and everyone else, except Chi-Chi, Gohan, and Goten. None of his friends agreed to lock Goku up, but they finally convinced them. It was either the planet would be destroyed, or Goku had to be locked up. It was clear that the planet was the priority, plus they knew that Goku was nothing but trouble. After everyone acknowledged it, Vegeta would go to Goku and tell him to train in the hyperbolic time chamber. But Goku had already trained a lot and would tell Vegeta he did not feel like going to that place, because he already felt comfortable and confident with his power. So Vegeta told him he has not yet managed to control and master the egoistic doctrine. So Goku would tell him that it would not be necessary, but Vegeta reminded him that enemies could appear much stronger than Jiren, and that they haven't seen the strongest and had to be prepared for new threats. After Goku heard those words, he would go with Vegeta to the hyperbolic time chamber, where both would enter to train. The two would be training, thanks to the fact that they had to become much stronger, as Vegeta told Goku, so they would continue for a long time. But as the months passed inside the room, Vegeta would tell Goku that he would go out for a few moments, but then he would return. Goku would say that he would wait until he returned to continue training. But this was nothing more than a lie from Vegeta to finally leave Goku alone in the room. So he would leave the place, and at the moment of leaving, he would destroy the entrance of the Room of Time with a blast of energy, making the small point that interconnected them disappear. Which would make Goku get locked inside the room. Goku would not notice this, as he was far away from the entrance practicing one of his techniques. But he saw that for some reason, Vegeta was taking longer than he should. Goku would understand that something was not right, but he left it like that, until much more time passed and Vegeta still did not return, thus piquing Goku's curiosity. So he went to the entrance of the room to go out and look for Vegeta, but at that moment, he realized that something was very wrong. Realizing that the door was completely destroyed, and that made it impossible to leave the place. Goku at no time would the thought cross his mind that it was Vegeta, but nevertheless believed that it was himself that did it by some oversight while he was practicing. But after much thought, he realized he had not done it at any time, because he would have realized. So he had no choice but to believe that this was an act of Vegeta. While outside the room, Vegeta said, "It cost me to do it, but I was finally able to lock him up. I hope he doesn't hate me for doing this to him. You did very well, Vegeta. You were able to save this planet, and that's the most important thing." On the other hand, in the room, Goku was still confused and thought to himself, "Vegeta, why would you do that to me? Why lock me in this damn place? So you just told me all this to lock me up? I swear I will get revenge."